Dear Pisces, welcome to your channel Intuitive Forecast from the Gasmic Tarot. As we expand on your energies, here's your weekly reading. Wow, thanks, Spirit. Okay, we're just going to pull out some foundational cards and then we'll get started. General reading, take what resonates, leave the rest for everyone else. Because it is a general reading, you may want to look at the forecast for your moon and your rising sign to get a bigger picture. All right, so let's put these out here. I've got a few. Okay. Excellent. All right, so this does resonate with you. If you want me to resonate with your energy, you want to claim the reading, but just tell me where you watch it from. Love that. Just throw a comment below the video. That morning macchiato. Also, thanks again for your likes. Thanks for your subscribes to support the channel. I appreciate you. So what we have here, we have Temptation, the 10 of Fire, the 3 of Fire, Page of Fire, and the Queen of Earth. So lots of reasons to get fired up. Ha ha ha. All right. It's early for those kind of jokes. So let's get started, shall we? All right. So we're starting out with Temptation, and Temptation is about attachment to the material. You know, Pisces, you're normally not attached to the material, but there might be something that you're looking at in a more materialistic way. You know, just be careful about it being attached to material. Okay, so Spirit is clarifying for me. So it's about being attached to a particular outcome. That's it. So just be careful about being attached to a particular outcome. And also watch for some of the excesses. You know, maybe there's a party coming up and there's lots of delicious desserts. Be careful of those. You're also being guided through the 10 of Fire to release all that doesn't serve you. I don't really have to tell Pisces about release ceremonies, but I'm going to do it anyway, because I know most of you already know this. But for release ceremonies, you know, forgiveness, go to the Dollar Tree, get yourself a dollar notebook, write down what it is you're holding on to that's still in that negative Nancy territory, those Earth A emotions. You know, when you're in the earthly emotion, as you think about the situation, and you might have a reaction that is not of peace and joy and bliss. Okay, so if there's something still stuck, and somebody's spirit saying it's stuck in their craw, I don't know what a craw is. I think it's your mouth. I'm not sure, but whatever that, we want to release all that. So maybe somebody hurt your feelings. Maybe there's something from way back that's still there. That the key is when you think about a situation, if it gives you an uneasy feeling, you're trying to redo the situation over and over again. Yeah, that's something that you definitely want to release. So you write it down. You write down the situation. You write down how you feel about it. The back of the paper, you say, "Hey, I forgive the situation, and the person who was the facilitator of this experience." You don't have to name them. You don't have to, I transmute everything to love. And I forgive myself, most importantly, for holding on to this maybe a little longer than I should. That's it. And then you take all those, and then you take them, and then you go outside, go Google it, to do a release ceremony. Release it. You will feel lighter. Okay? You will definitely feel lighter. If you do that, we've got this beautiful 3 of Fire. 3 of Fire is about the expansion of opportunities. It's about creative achievement. It's like you're on the right path towards success. So all in all, do your little homework here, and you're opening doors to success. You've got, and trust yourself, because innately, you know what's going on. You've got this, please. And it opens up that with the Page of Fire, that enthusiastic, I don't know, feeling in your belly, that yum, you get inspired, you're enthusiastic, you're moving forward. And this is about, the page is about enthusiastic action. It's also about getting a little sense of adventure, having some fun, You're free to venture forth in the world without being encumbered, without anyone pulling you back. What you're doing is right. What your desire is to have some fun and have some adventure, because it's all about tickling the heart. It's all about increasing the love as we're having this human experience. And just remember, we've got the Queen of Earth here. Just remember to stay grounded to some extent. Pisces has a tendency to be a little bit sometimes too out there. So don't jumping out of a plane tomorrow. But, almost anything else is probably, maybe not bungee jumping. But the Queen of Earth is grounding. So grabbing that enthusiastic style of yours and combining it with being a little bit more grounded than normal for Pisces. So, and trusting that you, by staying here on planet and not jumping up and out, as I know that a lot of you do, including myself, you're really the gardener. You're tending your garden. You're staying in that space where you can make the earthly experience outer worldly. You know what I'm talking about. I don't have to tell you anything. All right. So, my fellow Pisces brothers and sisters. Okay, wow. So, we've got the wasp spirit here, and it's telling you to be careful of that material. It's telling you that sometimes, there's a bit of a sting with life. So be careful of that, being too attached to that outcome. And don't get disappointed if it doesn't go exactly the way you want. When something isn't going the way I think it is, this is what I say to Spirit. Hey, guys, I'm sure something amazing will come of this. More amazing than I can imagine. When I do that, it helps me come off that ledge. And it also, I leave it up to Spirit. I leave it up to Spirit, and they always come through, the guys. Oh my goodness. All right, so I'm shuffling the smallest deck in the world. And I'm not taking, oh my gosh, half the deck, Spirit, but I will take, all right, let me take, all right, fine. I'm taking the deck, I guess. Okay. All right, fine. I'm taking the deck. It's a lot more here than I normally would grab. Okay, let's just put them in an order that you can see them. Let's make sure you can see the whole spread here. Okay. Great. Okay, well, let's put that there. All right. 8 of Swords. Let me grab a little macchiato here. Some of you feel trapped, and I think this goes back to the expecting the outcome and being attached to a particular outcome. Some of you feel like there's no other way. There's no other way for this to work for you. And that's not true. So whatever the situation is, maybe it's something at work. Maybe you're working on a project and maybe they dumped a bunch of extra stuff on you. And you think that, oh yeah, I'm just going to be able to talk my way out of this. But again, say that little affirmation to Spirit. Some of you feel trapped, and will things ever improve? On a broader sense, will I ever? Will I ever improve my finances? Will I ever improve my love life? Will I ever improve the number on the scale? So I'm getting a lot of spirits in here. And again, give it up to spirit. Don't be so attached to the outcome. Keep the progress going. You're making progress. If you're looking for a job, the trick to finding a job, especially if you're on the job boards, gosh, I have a friend who's a database guru, and what she told me was just update your profile every day and change one word. It tricks the database into thinking you just put your resume online. You'll get more play. If you're looking for love, write your list. Write your list. All the good things that you want in a mate. I will not call you a picky bitch if you have over 200 items, but put the list away. You've just described the god or goddess, and now it's time to work on you and work on that little Louis Vuitton, that baggage that you might need to clean up and let go of. There's your release, right? If you're looking for expanding on a new business, sit down, write down all the things that you're currently doing, what works, what's not working. I mean, this isn't rocket science, guys, because you'll get that epiphany, that light bulb, that spirit coming to you. As you take a step in action, ding, 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 guess who shows up? Exactly. It's spirit. Spirit is showing up for it to be on your side. They're always there, the guys. Always. All you have to do is ask. But when we ask and you're vibrating, oh my God, will I ever? Versus, hey guys, I'm sure something amazing will come of this. Which vibration do you think you're going to get back when you're vibrating one of those two things? Exactly. All right. So we do, though, if you do your homework, we've got the Knight of Pentacles, and this is about increases in financing. This is about potential with some kind of partnership to move into a better area for you. We have the Page of Pentacles. Good news. Okay. Progress. You're making progress. This Eight of Coins here, and I apologize because we have the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Coins. Eight of Coins is like the Apprentice card. It's about money coming in. It's about you getting paid to do something, and when you're not quite the expert, okay, and money is there for you. And you've got through the Knight of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles is about progress. It's about good news. It's about finance. Then we have the Ace of Cups, the Three of Rods, and the Six of Rods. The Ace of Cups, my cup runneth over. Okay, my cup runneth over. You have the opportunity for that new beginning, that new start. It's a fertile period for you. Fertile, filled with creativity. You're connected to higher self, crown chakra. Look at the dove. Okay, abundance and with the water. Blue, little red flowers there, connection to the material, to the earthly plane, so more grounded for you. And we've got the Three of Rods and we've got the Six of Rods. Three of Rods, looking back and saying, hey, look how far I've come. I'm doing okay. I'll get there. Thanks, Spirit, for everything you've given me. Doing that out of appreciation and Earth B energy versus will I ever get to the end? Which is an Earth A energy. If you do it out of Earth B, you're going to be much more successful, and you will be able to claim that victory lap. You will be able to claim the wreath, the scarf from my lady. You'll be able to claim that triumph. Okay. Pisces, we believe in you. Now it's time to you believe in yourself. Don't feel so trapped. Just don't be so attached to the outcome the way you exactly want it, because when you say more amazing than I could imagine, you open yourself up to even more delicious things. I would love to tell you a story about that. Just really quick, if you guys want to hang out. First, I want to say thanks again for liking and subscribing and clicking that button. But if you want to hang and listen to the story, hey, I was taking a ferry to Dublin from Scotland. I don't know Ireland at all. It was a side trip that I didn't even know I was going to take. And so I kept asking people, so where would you go? And where would you go? And where would you go? And I finally got off, and I said to the bus driver as he's driving me to the railroad station, if you could go anywhere in Ireland, where would you go? And I'm going to pronounce this wrong. And he said Killarney. Yeah, okay. You know what it is. And the Irish people, please, I know, I'm sorry, I'm destroying the name of the area. By the Ring of Kerry. So I said, okay. So I get to the train station. I said, if I'm supposed to go there, Spirit, it will be, like the next train. Well, it was the next train. From that station in Dublin, there was one transfer. And I didn't know it was only 2 trains a day. So it was the 7 minutes. I get there, they stamp my ticket, I get on the train. And now I'm on the train, and I'm like, well, I need a place to stay when I get there. And I said, they had Wi-Fi on the train. And so I said, okay, guys, this is what I want. I want a water view. I want this, I want this, I want this. But I don't want to pay more than 100 euro per night. So there was this beautiful, from the 30s on the moor. And it was 199 euros. So I book it online. And when I get off the train, I said, oh, I think I want to do a tour. So I went and booked a tour. And those people actually physically drove me from there to that hotel. And they said, wow, you must be rich. That's like 300 euros a night. I'm like, really? Okay. And then they said, well, you must have booked this a long time ago. There's a big charity thing. There's going to be an extra 20,000 people in town. Really? Okay. So when I get there and I go check in, realizing the deal I had, and I only ordered an interior room, and I ended up giving me a room that had the beautiful view. And I said, can I stay 3 nights? So we ended up I ended up staying there for 3 nights at that 99 euro price in a 300 plus night room. Amazing. More amazing than you could imagine. That's the kind of stuff when you trust in spirit and you're vibrating in Earth B energy. I have 1,000 stories. Maybe one, every once in a while I'll tell you a full one, but things can happen when you connect, when you're filled with joy. All right, guys, that's all I've got. Thanks again for sticking and listening to that story. You guys have a delicious rest of November. Us as Pisces, brothers and sisters. And we'll see you soon. Take care.